Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog or your wish list or your now playing list or whatever you're doing out there. I'll tell you what, we're going to add to it. We're going to do the best stinking job that we can filling those wish lists, and maybe you have a wish list for your wish list. We were talking some wish list inception this week in the comments section. Hey, one of you recently asked, hey Goat, do you ever go back to some of the games that you've played? Maybe you want to play and show them off again once you've gotten a little bit further in the game. I think it was Sabi B, one of our community members, that asked about that. And you know what? The answer is yes. And I am excited today to be back here with some rice, a tremendous bulletheaven that offers just some fantastic opportunities for meta progression using kind of a Tetris-y grid system. And as you can see, I have gone hog wild on trying to create the most gigantic projectiles that you have ever seen. And ladies and gentlemen, we have accomplished just that. These are the most gigantic balls of sticky glue that you ever did see. But in all seriousness, this game has been just phenomenal to play, and the dev just recently put an update out there for the game, and I thought, hey, what better time to jump back into some rice, right? If this is your first time seeing this game, well, I can tell you what we're trying to do here. So you see the green pips there, the gems? Those are the experience points. And our basic goal is to destroy all of the planets and then suck in the resulting stars to grab new weapons up here. Now, currently what I'm trying to do is grab both the glue and the fireball wand, because that's what helps evolve the different weapons when you get sets of 3. So there's a set of 3, and that evolved, and now we've got some open slots again where we're gonna go hog wild with glue, because I love the glue. It slows them down, it bounces, just does some great things overall. So we're gonna have a good run at rice today. I'm just gonna go ahead and declare it right now that it's gonna be a solid, good run. And we're going to see what we can see, you know? Maybe get into some coffee talk, maybe get into some food talk, because, hey, it's Friday, right? Right? Nice short week for most of us. Good deal. All right, so we're going to level up here right after this. Of course, they don't want to give me any glue or fireball wands at this point. We're going to go ahead and take that +1 to fire damage. Every time you skip a card draw, you get additional cards in your next draw. So I'm going to go with the weapon slot. Those are really tremendous. And since we've opened that slot, I'm going to go ahead and choose some alternate weapons that I like as well. I think the shotgun's pretty effective. There's our fire wand, so we'll grab that. And that's going to do damage over time for us. Really, all these weapons come together and work out very nicely. And then when you include the meta progression on top, they get to a point where they're ultra powerful. Much like that gigantic glob of glue that you're seeing flying around regularly. Alright, so we're going to skip that one. At some point, I really like to focus on the higher tier cards, which are the gold ones. I am going to take... No, I take that back. I'm going to skip that. So we've got the more common cards down here. Then you get the blue cards, which are a little bit more rare. But I'm in search of the gold ones because that's truly where it's at in terms of the power capabilities. Grab some experience while it's floating our way. And we'll go ahead and see what's on offer here. I think in this case, we'll go ahead and grab the fireball wand. We've got 3s of that. And we'll go ahead and grab the glue. So now we've got 2 of those. And let's go ahead and level up. Heal 100 HP every minute. It's tempting, but I'm going to go ahead and reset that. These are the higher tier upgrades, so I'm going to go with the monster bone. That one definitely does quite well, especially when you're handing out the damage over time and you're just killing clowns left and right, which is the plan. All right. So let's grab a level up here. This is a good one. Oh, these are both really good. I'm going to go with the regen. And, you know, we'll go with the regen again. And then we'll be pretty good as far as life stuff for a while. Which is why I did that. I thought, well, let's just take care of it now. Go ahead and grab these planet bonuses. And we'll go shotgun. And then next time it's going to have to be glue or a shotgun so that we can level up. There we go. Our equipment. All right, perfect. So that was the last planet. We'll go ahead and grab... Well, what do we want to do here? We'll go ahead and grab a fire wand again. Now, usually when you finish the level, you get some really good stuff, like the multi-shot. So we're going to grab that. That's an attach only, so we've got to physically drag this over onto that one, and that is going to shoot 2 more projectiles when it fires off. We're going to go with this firebrand, and I'm going to go ahead and skip. We'll go with some bouncing, and that's going to do it. Now, they're going to ask us something really important here. They're going to say, hey, goat, look, it's double or nothing. You want to double down? Because if you double down and you lose, you go to 0. We could just complete and take the 5,810, but, you know, at this point in the game, that's not that much for me. So we're going to say, hey, game, we're doubling down. Cheers to you, by the way. I've got a really great cup going today. I am exploring a new roaster out there. See that 3-way shot? Holy moly. I mean, did these guys even stand a chance? I don't know. This should be illegal. I am drinking a flavor that I've talked about once or twice in the past. This is called What the Fluff. And it is cotton candy flavored coffee, of all things. Now, that might sound maybe not the best to you if you just like standard coffees, but for the flavored coffee enthusiasts out there, I'm going to tell you something. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It's got a little bit of a fruitiness to it. And, you know, I popped open the fridge and I saw that my wife must have gone out to the store and picked up some oat milk, but this is a brown sugar flavored oat milk. And I said, hey, that looks kind of nice. So I popped some of that in there, and I think it's really helping bring out a little bit more of the flavor. Let's go with that snap. That sounds okay. And should we get this blocker? Why don't we? We'll get the blocker. And let's see, what do we want to do next? We're kind of angling towards the fire wand, but we could angle towards a shotgun boost too. Why don't we go with that? And we might as well get it again. And now we've kind of forced our hand here. So hoping a shotgun shows up again. Heal 800 HP every minute. And we don't even have that much. We're at full health right now. All right, I'll bite. We should probably increase the max HP along with that. Hey, look at this. Boy, that worked out great. Now, I'm not having any trouble seeing what's going on the screen at all. That's just you. No, I'm kidding. It's getting a little, it's a little bit, you know? Just a little bit crowded. But that's okay. I'm gonna hold out here for either another weapon spot or a fire wand, whatever comes faster. And see these gigantic colored experience gems out there? They are worth a lot, so we've probably got a lot of level up opportunities sitting here. I am gonna take the +8 damage. We'll go added projectile size, because why not? We're trying to make the biggest bullets in town. We'll go inventory slot. That'll let us hold something else as we try and build another triple. We'll go with another monster bone. And now we've gotten to a point where we've skipped so many times. We've got additional, so many cards that they're fanning them out like this instead. We'll go with the 16 plus frost damage to anybody that's slowed down. I think that's going to affect the glue because there's a inherent slowness capability. There's our fire wand. See, everything's coming up aces. All right, there's the fire wand again. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna skip until we see the higher tier of cards popping up like I talked about last time. So we'll skip because I only see the blues. And we'll skip again. And every time we skip, we're just getting another card offered when they're dealt to us on a level up. So one hand washes the other. All right, here we go. There's another +8 damage. We're gonna do that. I don't wanna take the accuracy hit. Here's another weapon slot. That's perfect. You know, we'll go with some added projectile size. Why not? You know, one of our community members, Maddie KO, who, by the way, I believe is going to be making content again very soon. He's a little bit on hiatus right now. That's okay. We've given him the time. Maddie KO always tells me, just randomly too, or it's like we could be talking about anything and then he'll just randomly say, oh, you know, goat, size doesn't matter. I tell Maddie all the time, I just disagree with that fundamentally. I think it does. All right, we'll go with the flame damage. I'll take a blue that time. We're gonna skip again. We'll skip again. Keep adding to that overall deck size. Because it does, it matters. All right, we're gonna go, +8 fire damage per half second. That's fantastic. And let's grab some of these and see if we can get another evolution of some kind. All right, we'll skip that. Yeah, we are doing quite well. We'll go +400% crit. Half attack speed. Enemies take double damage from projectiles. I don't really want to do that. We could do this one. We could also go with another weapon slot. Why don't we do that too? Things are about to get extra ridiculous out here. Let's grab the shotgun. And I think there's another planet right next to it. There is. And we're going to go fire wand this time. And then either way, shotgun or fireball wand, we're looking at another evolution to the weapon. So let's go through these level ups. I think there's going to be a few. I'm skipping a lot of them. We'll go with, oh, look at this. Attacks inflict 20% of their damage as stacking poison. Sickness, that sounds great. We'll go +8 damage again. How about a boost to health? We're gonna skip that. And then look at that, we just rock right into another level up. Here's a boost to the shotgun. And now we have the legendary shotgun. Look at that thing, the scoped shotgun. Sounds awesome. Let's see what that looks like. Now I know it gets to a point where you're like, wait a second, what is going on the screen? A lot. There's a lot going on, but it's okay. We got this. We got this. We want to throw some snakes out there? Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? I'd like to grab some legendary glue as well, so let's try for that one next, maybe. And I think we are on our way towards completing the final planet, which usually looks like the sun. We'll go ahead and pop snakes out there, and then we're looking for snakes and glue. All right, skip that. Let's see what we got here in terms of level ups. We'll definitely go an extra weapon slot. I usually take those. +4 pierces. Wow. Yeah, let's do that. Another nice gold card. And I think that we have taken all of the planetary boosts at this point. We'll go grab those before they're swallowed up. All right, perfect. Now, when you beat that level, the 2 runs in a row, you've basically completed the game. So, yay us. Now, this is another triple shot. So we got to go through these first, and we are going to take the rice. The value of rice increases every time you take it, and here, you know, I think we need a triple shot of the fire. We're going to see the credits, so we'll go over here, and now it says, hey, you can continue to an endlessly ramping difficulty mode. Any currency you've earned will be rewarded on death. So at this point, we have basically banked about 19,000 meta progression points. But we're going to go ahead and continue because, hey, we can. And we'll see how far we can get. When they say the difficulty ramps, I got to tell you, they're not kidding about that. They are not. They kind of just randomly pop planets. It looks like there's one right over there. And to the right of it as well. And so we're just going to boost stuff as we can. There's a third snake. That triple fire shot is looking just fantastic. What is this? This is the piercing. Okay. And we're still going to hold off for the yellow cards most of the time. Since we've got the open slots, I'm going to put something in there just because, you know, you've got something else firing off. So you might as well. It's that type of approach. All right, well, something got us. I don't know if we got poison, but the health was falling fast there. It does get kind of hard to tell what's happening from moment to moment, I'll be honest. All right, let's check out these level ups here. What do we got? Quickest, minus crit chance. We don't like that. We'll go with reconstruct. We'll go with additional size. We'll go with the +8 damage. All right. Yeah, if you just watch the life bar off to the right side, it gets kind of crazy at times, going up and down rapidly. And again, it's hard to tell from moment to moment what is happening. There's just too much going on. And there you go right there. We have expired. I think if I had to guess, we were probably poisoned enough where it just completely wiped us out. So, Rice is a phenomenal game. If you have not gotten to it yet, I highly recommend it. I think it's great. Let's show off what the current state of the meta progression looks like. So off to the side there, that's the grid that I'm talking about. And basically, you're purchasing spots on the grid, and then you're purchasing these medals, and you're dragging them out on the grid. Now, as the medals get nicer, they get harder and harder to place. So like here's the +8 damage one that we were picking up frequently. It's really hard to fit everything together. And on top of that, you have this gold line where if you put a lower level, lower tier medal down on the gold, it'll upgrade it to the next tier, which is an interesting piece to the meta progression as well. Anyway, folks, this is Rice, and yeah, I love going back to some of the games that we've covered, especially when you can come in and feel way overpowered with gigantic globules of glue and just destroy everything. It feels great. Sometimes you just need that. Maybe you've had a rough day. You want to come in and just beat some ass all over the place. This is a good game to do that with. And it won't cost you too much either. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate all the support. And let's do this again sometime. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every time. And we'll give away a video game at least once a week. Do you know that we've given away 40 games in 2023? We got to hit our goal of 100 for the year. And all signs currently are pointing to success. So I'm excited about that. I know you are too. Thanks again. Hope you have a great rest of your day, a good weekend, and we'll see you next time. Take care out there.